Hey, still on that trip to Polebridge, and I think I got a slight change of scene. Looking out this way, and looking out this way. Like the mountains are a little further back. Earlier we were right along the bottoms of those mountains, and we've got some pavement now. So I don't remember this, so I thought, hey. Yeah, so we're almost in a really flat area. The river seems to be a little further out to the right there. So anyway, I'm making a series of videos of my trip today, driving up alongside the North Fork of the Flathead River towards Polebridge at the moment. So yeah, of course, with my lack of editing skills, I'm just going to make a bunch of little videos to share this and to remember this. So, and this is a classic point of view, right straight down the road. A wall of trees on both sides, and that really gives you an idea how smoky it is. I mean, it's not as bad as it's been in the past, but there have been forest fires allowing that smoke blowing down here. Gosh darn them. What the heck's wrong with these people? They just have forest fires and let their smoke blow into other people's country. Oh, that's very unfortunate, you know. So yeah, there's been a lot of talk about those Canada fires, and our president saying it's like their fault the smoke's blowing down here, right? Anyway, so woohoo! People live out here. Yeah, I'm seeing houses and mailboxes, and looks like this is probably somebody's personal property, you know. So there's some signs saying look out for cattle. I don't see any cattle in any of these pastures, but I was kind of assuming there would be some, you know. Yeah, I didn't remember the pavement from the last time. Now, it may have been over 10 years since I've come up here last, you know. So anyway, so I'd say like what, 2013, 2014, we were living in the Hungry Horse area. Me and Rosie were living there, and for a good time, we'd add some gas to the tank and explore all the back roads. And so last time I went here, I had Rosie Posey with me. So we went everywhere we could, and I have a little more research to do. And you know, it's a disappointment. You know, I'll look on the map and I'll say, let's try this road, and you get there and it's blocked off. All the main veins are open, but some of these side roads are not. Like, maybe you can hike them, but you know, if you're somebody that has an off-road vehicle of some sort, like not just a Jeep, but smaller things like bikes and those four-wheel ATV type of things, this is a great place to live. There's a lot of these back roads that, you know, you could drive up, but you're better off on those type of vehicles, you know. Oh, I don't know what this is. Let's take a look. What have we here? Home Ranch Bottoms. They're open. They got bar, food, and music. Hey, if I don't find something to eat up there, I know where I'm going next, okay? Because I was telling myself I really want to try their food next time I go up here. But I don't know the schedule, and I'm kind of a dumbass because I didn't really look it up. I just thought, well, we'll go for it. And if they don't have anything to eat, then I'll eat in Columbia Falls. I was thinking Columbia Falls. But now that I found that place, I know we've got some options. Yeah. How cool is that? Now, I'm anticipating getting there pretty soon, you know. So I was looking on the odometer here, and so it should be like a few miles down the road. So I was thinking maybe I'll share this leg of the trip approaching, because you do get a point of view going this way that's a little different, of course, than the other way. Now, I think it'll be nice taping a little bit of the trip going back the other way. And we're going to look out the driver's window next time and maybe get some good shots of that river. Again, I was hoping I could find a place to stop off. But you know, I think this is a beautiful point in the trip, that we are just surrounded by big tall trees on both sides. Yeah, I had fields on both sides, now we're in the trees. Woohoo! I really hope I didn't hit anybody. There was some little critter crossing the street, you know. Looked like a chipmunk, okay? So I hope he's alright. So I looked back there and I think he made it. don't know much about crossing the street, right? It's just a little animal. You know, one thing you might expect up here are the at least white-tailed deer. They're all over the place, you know, and they might be hunkered down because we're kind of in the middle of the day-ish, getting to the later part of the afternoon, you know. But it's when it's sunset, then they oftentimes are trying to get somewhere. So I think the deer stay up all night, right? So they like being up all night, and throughout the day, the deer will be hunkered down somewhere off in the bushes here. And then when it starts to get late in the evening, the sun's starting to set, the deer then start hiking down to the nearest water source. We used to have them in Big Fork. They would come parading through our yard because we didn't have a fence, so they could cut through the yard, they'd go down the other road, and you'd see a lot of deer heading down to the Big Fork Bay, you know. You get down there every sunset. Well, that's one thing you look for when you're driving anywhere. See if there's going to be a deer crossing. Right? So anyways, I was really hoping this place would be pretty soon. There hasn't been much of a change in scenery. And I'm anticipating it's going to look like this until we get there. Now we should be pulling in any minute. I was really hoping to share the approach of this, so I don't know if I really want to pause quite yet. I thought I'd share a little bit while we're driving to take advantage of the opportunity. So yeah, I'm not driving as fast as the speed limit was recommending. It was saying 45 earlier. But yeah, people like to drive fast here, as fast as they can. So we set our speed limits as high as we could tolerate it, except through like the towns and stuff. Now you do got to be real careful in busy areas in Montana, especially when it's smoky. It seems like we've been having a lot of accidents lately, and I know that's just because it's busy, but you know, I think the smoky air quality might affect people's, you know, their mood and their ability to focus. See, there's plenty of people coming down this road. See, we're not alone. Well, that's the nice thing, is if anything happens, there's plenty of people back here. Now, this isn't exactly the deep woods yet. I mean, there are places, like if you take one of these roads, it'll take you right through to the other side of the Whitefish Mountains. There's one road up here. I'm kind of interested in trying it one of these days. Of course, if I do, I'm gonna have to tape it. But yeah, I could go through Whitefish to Whitefish Lake, up to Upper Whitefish Lake, and then there's a road that cuts all the way across to this road, and I'm really interested in trying it. Now, thankfully, there's no traffic behind me. You can see what's down here. What? Oh, probably missing it, but you know, I love it. There was a nice creek earlier. There's a few nice creeks coming along this way. Now, what is this? Cabins for rent? Oh, there is someone catching up to me. And I just like to think we're getting there. We're almost there. There's somebody, you know what? There's somebody been riding behind me, and I'm wondering if they had the same idea. So here we go. We got some farmland right here. Boom. Show you what's out there. I see some duck houses. Some little wood bird houses. Probably for the duckies. It's funny. One flat spot and it's farmland. Alright, let's see what's around the corner. I'm always like, ooh, what's around the corner? And then it's like, oh man, there's a creature. Alright, this is what we were looking for, a creature. It's just a turkey. So far I've seen a chipmunk and a turkey. Come on, I want to see some serious animals. I want to see a bear. Right? We want to see a bear. Ah, see, there's people living up here. We must be getting near. I really think this is it. This is it. This is it. So, yeah, if this only video you catch in my series, this is the main one. featuring us pulling into Polebridge. So not here. Wait, what is this? The general store. Okay, no fireworks, for goodness sakes. Yeah, we've had enough burning, so that's where we came from. That's where we're going. So yes, I'm really glad I was able to capture this moment of approaching. Now, I'm probably not gonna tape inside, you know, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm probably gonna end this video after we park. So I want you to see where I'm going. Oh, I'm so excited to see people down here. Almost looks like the front door is open, so let's see. Looks like there's some rentals down here. And I think if you keep going that way, there's a river on the other side of this establishment. So look at that. We got people, my goodness. So yeah, a little more of the flatlands. And I think we got a nice little place to come and park. So here we are. Show you where we're going. Yeah. Ah. Got executive parking, huh? See what's back here. Oh, I'm gonna share a little bit more before we switch off this video. So hang on. Where we just came from. Here we are. And just pulled up to a nice little fruit stand here. Give me a chance to shop, maybe. Sage. Alright, let's see if I can get away with a quick shot. Alright, so I'm excited to have made it here and see that I'm not alone. So I'm going to head inside and I'll tell you about it.